So, when we were given the assignment, I debated a lot on whether I should utilize Bootstrap or hand code the assignment. As much as I love the thought of being able to code and design a layout from scratch, I felt like that for this particular project, I should really take advantage of Bootstrap. I like the fact that I was able to kind of get a head start, which allowed more time for writing PHP. And I figured that the layout and the design of the website from different ideas that I had kind of gathered throughout websites that I looked at. It also gave me the idea of some of the extra pages that I feel like I could have coded quickly. And I also used includes for the navigation, which has the logo and as well as the footer page. Then for the home screen, I did use a Jumbotron from Bootstrap because it's a flexible component that I could showcase the key messages and create a more marketable and eye-appealing site. My first CSS transition that I used with a fade-in effect is here, where I was able to show different images of my pizzas. And when you mouse over the caption, it fades in while providing a description of the item. Another CSS transition that I had used in this is with the images at the bottom of the page. The transition will take effect when you mouse over the images. So as you can see, they increase in size every time you go over one of these images. The next page that I have is the About page. It was a super simple design that really just basically tells my customers about the history of the place and the pizzas and how everything's kind of put together and made and how we came about. The menu page is next, and this is something that I had a lot of fun with, but I feel like it had to be one of my biggest successes throughout the whole site. So when you click on the navigation link, it shows a lot of the categories within it. I'm executing a query against the database to return all of the category IDs and category names in ascending order. Then it loops through the results and passes the category IDs within the URL. When trying to display our menu, I had a difficult time putting a category header in between the different categories, but after a few days of looking for some additional help, I feel that I was able to come up with a solution on how I could output a header and then print out the menu items for that. Another thing in the menu that I wanted to do was make the customer feel like they were actually holding a physical menu, which is why I decided to not really put food images next to the actual item names. And that's why I use the gallery page for that. I thought it was kind of really cool because it gives a vibrant and realistic image that's extremely appealing to my audience. Next is the review page. So this page is just another simple one that just shows customer comments, which are received throughout the website's contact page. I feel like this helps further enhance the marketability of the site as well. So as you can see, all of my customers, they've already gone in here and sent in their comments there. The gallery page, which I had spoke on previously, in here I utilized jQuery Lightbox. I really like the effects of it and how I was able to show a good view of all the images from within the menu. So this was super straightforward implementation, and I was able to incorporate it into the site super easy too. Next is my contacts page. And this page shows my form and a map of the location of my business. For the map, I used Google Maps with Google API. And when the form is filled out and completed, an email is then sent to the system administrator, and then an email is sent to the customer thanking them. After they've submitted the email, they're taken back to a landing page, and that just states that, thank you for sending that in. Emails are then sent to a web administrator, and then a copy is sent back to the customer. Finally, Something that I had added onto the site to create that wow factor was an administration section with a login page. So when you click on the login link, you're taken to a login page. And when you've successfully entered your credentials, you'll be able to see the admin link in the navigation. It's there that you're able to select categories that you need to administer. It allows you to add, edit, or delete menu items or categories. So I'm just going to log in here really quick. And as you can see, when I click on here, this is where you're able to kind of add and edit and everything else. So once you've completed it, you can log out, and that's just going to kill your session. But when you have something that you want to go ahead and, let's say, we're going to do salads or appetizers or pasta, you can edit the name and the description, and then it'll be here for your review. And then once you've just logged out and everything else, you have an updated menu. I think this is one of my biggest challenges, though, and that's because I wanted my site to be as dynamic as possible and still use as few pages as I could. So passing variables based on which category that was selected really kind of presented a big challenge for me. So here's where I will demonstrate the contact form. I decided that I wanted to have everything or all of these fields required. Again, once submitted, emails will be sent and a customer is directed back to a landing page. I've pre-populated the form just to demonstrate this. So I'm going to hit the send message button and get back to the landing page here. And then I'm going to go to the database and show you here. So I guess as you can see from the database, the info was populated through there, just right here, Joe Schmo. I used 3 tables: categories, menus, and messages. I did feel like normalization didn't need to be that extensive since I wasn't having my customers actually place orders. But if it was going to be the case, then I might have normalized things a bit differently. So let me go to my email, just show you really quick. See if they've come in yet. Let me hit the refresh button up at the top here. And this one. Okay, guess they didn't come in. All right, never mind. Guess I'm not going to show you. Oh, there it is. Wrong email here. Hold on. There we go. So here's the administrator email, and then the customer sent one too. Not sure why it's not going here right now. The next thing that I did was responsive design. I used 3 different tabs, or 3 different modes, sorry. First is home, and that's going to be the desktop version. And then I did a home screen for an iPhone 6 Plus, and as you can see, everything kind of shrinks down here to fit the screen size. And then the next one I did was the tablet. So this is just an iPad, but everything works here as well. So throughout the semester, I guess I think that I had learned how frustrating the PHP language can be when you're trying to output your results with HTML code. I do think that as time went on, I gained more confidence, which showed through stronger assignments each time we did them. I feel like I can continue learning and will continue learning the PHP language to get better at database creation and query writing, but I do wish that I had some more time to add a few things to my site. Overall, though, I think it was a great learning experience, and I had a lot of fun doing it.